Good morning, everyone. It's Gail with Traders Help Desk. In this video, I'm going to show you what to do with the binary signals. And in this case, you can see that we have had a signal on the Aussie dollar, and the signal is a 2-hour binary. You're supposed to buy at or near 75.93. It's a 45-minute binary, and it came out at 5:20 this morning. So if you come over here and look at the chart, you can see that price is at 75.97. That's 4 pips away. Now, the closest binary to the 75.93 is actually the 75.91. The risk on that trade currently is $76. Not a trade you would want to get into, because your risk on any of these binary signals should be between $40 to $55. And you can see this is not between 40 and 55. So in this case, you wait to see if it approaches this area, and it's missed it by a few ticks. So this is not a trade you can actually get into at the moment. Okay, now if you see, you have a new signal just came out, and it's almost identical. The only difference is it's 75.94. So that tells me that the signal price is moving up. Again, it's a 45-minute binary on the Aussie dollar. Again, we're still watching this to see if this is one that gets to that price. Now, this is something that is with NADAX. If you see this little red and blue here, that tells you there is another binary at that area. So we click it again, we can see there's actually a binary at 75.96. Again, is your risk between $40 to $55? Well, right now you're right at the $55 mark. Here's 53. And this is 2 pips away from our strike price. So we have a strike price at 74.94. We have a signal at 75.94. We have a strike at 75.96. You can see the risk has come down to 52.50. Now, before I could get into it, it moved, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one just to show you how to do the binary signals. And again, this is a 7 a.m. expiration, so I know I have more than the 45 minutes. And I'm just going to pause this and we'll see where it goes. Okay, here's another one on the British pound. It's a binary, it's a 2-hour. You're supposed to buy at or near 32.31. Minimum time 45 minutes. We have one right here, and it's currently at $43, which is acceptable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one as well. And again, this has got about an hour and 15 minutes. No, about an hour. Maybe an hour and 10 minutes. So again, I'm going to pause the screen and we'll see what these do. Now, as you can see right now, the British pound dollar is doing okay. The Aussie dollar has come down to 75.91, but it's bouncing back up. So it looks like that one's okay for the moment. Okay, we're still in this trade. You can see that it came back to 75.91. It's bouncing off of that area on the Aussie dollar. We're still underwater. We're still above over on the British pound dollar. So I'm still sticking with the trade, and we're going to see what happens. As you can see on the British pound dollar, I've made about 50% on my risk. If I click over, you can see that the British pound dollar, it was $38.25 of risk, and it has now gone up to about 60. So you could take profits on that one if you wanted to. I'm going to try to get 200 out of it. Not sure that I will, but I'm going to try. And on the Aussie dollar, I'm sticking with it because we're about 2 pips off. So I'd like to see that come up to 76.01, and I would take profits. Just something I'm watching. Okay, you can see the British pound is getting close to the $200 that I want. About $18 away at the moment. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and open the ticket. I actually got what I wanted, so I'm going to close that one. And this one's not doing as well as I thought it would. And we can exit out of that. And on this particular one, we don't have a long time left. So I may exit this at 7:30 if it doesn't go ahead and go up where I want it to go. Okay, as you can see, the 75.96 is at full loss, but I've gone in here and compensated with the 75.91, which was actually the original strike price that we wanted. Now, you're locked into this trade, so what you need to pay attention to is this indicative index, because that's going to need to close greater than 75.91. So the only thing that I'm paying attention to is this right here. And as long as it stays above this strike price, which again was our original choice, then I have compensated for this loss. Okay, so I'm just going to sit back and watch it, and you can see that the 75.91 actually offered support for price. Now we only have a minute and 31 seconds. Okay, it tells you right here, and as long as it stays above 75.91, we have actually recouped the loss on this one. Now, I only do this when I see that it's offering support. I don't do it on every single trade. So we're going to watch and we're going to see what they do. You have 22 seconds left. And remember, you're watching the 75.92.6 area, and this one closed in profit. And since I only paid $41.50 on that, I actually made about $59. That compensated for the loss that we had on the 75.96. Again, if you do not see a strike price that's offering support, you would not do that. Okay, this one kind of gave it away and said, yeah, it's probably going to go up, but that's knowing price bars as well.